In the middle of a pristine white mansion, a little girl cries because her stuffed animal ripped open. Her mother tells her she'll buy her a new one, so the plush ends up in the trash. But as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. A mysterious hooded boy sneaks into a waste processing plant. He's a scavenger, an illegal collector, or a trash raider, as the guards call them. They see him as a threat to their perfect city. The hooded raider picks up several items and manages to escape, dodging bullets fired by the guards. Though he doesn't come out unscathed, one bullet grazes his arm. And yes, you heard that right, they shot someone just for digging through trash. The next day, everyone is talking about the incident. Two upper-class ladies blame the poor, saying it was probably those filthy tribespeople, referring to the folks from the slums. The city is divided in two. One side is rich, clean, the ideal model of order and beauty. The other side is a massive dumpster, dirty, neglected, and barely habitable. The only thing separating them is a small fence. Rudo, our scrappy underdog and the one responsible for the trash raid, is now fixing the items he grabbed. His friend Chiwa tries to warn him that it's dangerous, but he doesn't care. It pisses him off how the rich throw away things that still work. He makes a little money selling those things. Then some kids show up to bully Rudo. Your dad was a filthy killer and you'll be the same, they sneer. Chiwa shuts them up. She believes in him. Rudo blushes. Turns out he took that plush thinking of her. Just when our boy is about to shoot his shot, Chiwa's mom shows up and drags her away. Back home, Recto, his adoptive father, laughs, repeating the same words Rudo used when trying to give the plush to Chiwa. But when he sees Rudo's injury, he gets serious. He scolds him, tends to his wound, and helps him care for his hands that were damaged by his biological father. Since then, Rudo's hands have a weird, almost Netflix red hue, and they never stop hurting, a detail that disgusts others. Luckily, Recto gives him a pair of old gloves, worn but comforting. While they're inside, a mysterious masked man watches them from outside, his presence cold and threatening. Recto encourages Rudo to be honest with Chiwa, to tell her how he feels, with a smile. That's enough to convince Rudo, at least to give her the plush. On his way to deliver the gift, Rudo stops near the pit, a literal bottomless abyss where trash and criminals are thrown away. Just then, a public execution is taking place and people can't help but watch. Chiwa shows up and says she hates it, but there's nothing else to look at around here. She tells Rudo she wouldn't want to see him thrown in there, that he should stop risking himself just to collect trash. Rudo says Recto told him the same thing. Chiwa replies, of course, he loves you too. When Rudo realizes what that too might mean, he blushes. He finally gives her the plush. Even if he didn't say what he felt, he's happy he gave her the gift. But that happiness doesn't last long. When he returns home, he finds a group of guards outside. He doesn't think much of it. But as he opens the door, he sees Recto run through by the masked man. The killer beats him savagely, then disappears without a word. Rudo rushes to his adoptive father, who can barely speak. He tries to warn him, to tell him to run, to escape, to change this messed up world. But it's too late. The guards enter. They see the scene, and without investigating anything, they accuse Rudo of murder. They drag him to the pit and prepare his public execution. Rudo begs, cries, screams that he's innocent, but no one believes him. Among all those disgusted faces is Chiwa, holding the plush he gave her, but even she doesn't believe him. Disappointed, she tells him he's just like his father and throws the plush he gave her. That moment hit hard because she knew him personally. She'd seen how he was with Recto, how much he cared for him, and still she didn't believe him. But what shakes him the most is spotting the masked man in the crowd. When the guards throw him into the pit, Rudo, consumed by rage, pain, and helplessness, screams that they're all trash, that he'll get revenge on everyone. Everything goes dark, total silence. Until he wakes up, surrounded by trash, mountains of trash, stretching as far as the eye can see. Here lies everything the rich city has discarded over the years, but among the garbage, there's something else. A giant CGI monster made entirely of trash staring him down. And that's how the episode ends, leaving us with a ton of questions and a lump in our throat, dying to know what's next for our boy. I've seen some heavy criticism toward this anime. I haven't read the manga myself, but I can tell it has serious potential, and maybe all the criticism is just a reflection of how hyped it was. Personally, I found it really interesting and I'll keep watching, but let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'll be reading them. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!